I think it's gonna be a good one. I'm not in the right headspace. I've been crashing out all damn week. It's 10 o'clock Wednesday night. I don't even want to do this, but I'm forcing myself to do it anyway because I made a commitment to myself. 2 different people told me recently that I inspired them. And my first reaction was honestly why. I haven't made it. I'm still trying my ass off, posting online, pitching myself, looking like a fool in public half the time. People have been telling me my eyes look crazy in these videos because I'm not blinking at the ring light. So when people say I'm inspiring, it's honestly weird as hell to me. But then I started really thinking about it. And I think the reason why I can't see any progress is because I'm living this day to day. Day in, day out. It feels like just take the next step forward, try to survive. And there's a great quote on this. I'm gonna put the picture up now. This is like from my collection of motivational stuff I just copy and put in a folder. Highly recommend you do something like this. A man on a 1,000-mile walk has to forget his ultimate goal and say to himself every morning, today, I'm going to cover 25 miles and then rest up and sleep. I feel this in my core because I just live this day in, day out where I just try to take the next step forward, try to put my best in every single day, and you don't see results at all. So then I started really thinking about all the stuff I've been through over the past 13 months and the journey from where I've been. In so many ways, I don't recognize myself. I was like, why do these people see me so differently than I was a year ago? And then that made me reflect on the journey. Because when you're putting in the miles, when you're putting in the hours, when you're putting in the days, you don't see all this progress that adds up because you're just in the weeds. So just when you're grinding every single day, you don't realize all the work you're putting in and how much it's compounding. I honestly didn't notice the climb until I just looked back down. And I have a YouTube channel. I post on LinkedIn every single day. There's 2,200 people that follow me on LinkedIn. I post shorts and reels. I have a public Instagram account. I'm talking with executives and pitching myself every single day. I'm having meetings with people I never thought I would even talk to. I'm putting my face, my work, and my thoughts all online. And this is something I would have never done a year ago. In a lot of ways, I'm amazed. And in others, I'm a bit mad at myself for not starting sooner. I went from like never being online. I didn't have social media for like 3 or 4 years to posting every single day across like all platforms. Like who the hell is this guy? I want to emphasize how much I've changed, even though the scoreboard hasn't. The scoreboard is still nothing. I don't think I'm anywhere remotely successful as I want to be. And honestly, a lot of times it feels like this year was a waste on so many levels, emotionally, monetarily. I'm not saying I made it at all because I haven't, but a lot about myself has changed in a way to where I can have that success. And I don't think at any point in these past 13 months, I was prepared or able to do that. And the person before couldn't handle all the stuff that the person here today can. Literally had to become a different person to be able to make this work. That is crazy to me, honestly. It's so crazy. That's why this feels so confusing to me when someone has told me I inspired them. And I understand why, but for me, I still don't feel that way. Like at all. To me, I have not been successful. And when I'm in this day-to-day journey, it's hard to not get discouraged all the time. I asked for this when I first started. I said, I want to become the person who is capable of these things. And I didn't realize what that would entail. It entailed an immense amount of growth. And with growth comes suffering. You literally have to get rid of the old you to become the new you. Because I basically asked to become someone who could post online and build publicly and have an online presence and be able to do all these things to make a business work. And I don't know if I really realized what I was asking for when I first started, but that version from a year ago just feels so completely different from who I am today. And I don't even know what I'm becoming yet. This is just in the middle of the climb, like, hey, wow, I got some crazy leg muscles. You know what I'm saying? And then I just looked back recently and was like, wow, I'm doing all that? It's pretty cool. Growth hurts like hell. And it sure doesn't feel like progress. You know, most of the time when I'm in it, I'm just trying not to quit. Honestly, today was one of those days. I'm just trying not to quit. You know, and I think a lot of the time other people see this growth before you even do. So recently this was a good reflection of me to be like, okay, yeah, not making money for a year wasn't a waste. But you know what? I got exactly what I asked for. I signed up for this. I just didn't know exactly what I was signing up for. And you know, I probably wouldn't have signed up for it if I knew better. I just didn't think the growth would be this weird. I'm gonna put up another quote right here. And I love this one. If you've come this far, what choice do you have but to keep going?